Forest Fawns, welcome back to Fawn of the Forest, the tarot channel for sweet, sensitive woodland creatures. I'm your host, Fawn of the Forest, and today's pick a card reading is, should you tell your crush how you feel? Should you reveal your feelings to them? I am just so excited for this reading. And how this is going to work is you're going to pick a pile, either using the spin the wheel thing, which I'm about to do in this video, where I spin the wheel and you screenshot on your phone, or you take a picture if you're watching on a TV, and whatever pile comes up on your camera that you took a picture of, that's your pile, or you just intuit 1, 2, or 3. Let me know what you think about the spin the wheel, and if you have any suggestions for readings or anything else like that. So without any further ado, let's spin. Hello, pile number 1. Let's get right into it. Welcome to your reading. Let's see. Should you tell them how you feel? Well, if you do, know that there's no going back. Not that that's a bad thing necessarily, but there is no going back. It will begin a new chapter of whatever this relationship is. I think that's pretty safe to say. Safe to say. So, let me just catch my breath here a second. I see that, yes. I see it being received well with that 3 of Cups. And I see both of you wanting to see what that could turn into. Like, see, like, can we turn this into a relationship? Can we turn this into a date? You wanting to turn it into something. Can we turn this into something tangible? And I see also, if you do, I see you being very conscious and thoughtful about what you're doing. Like, you take it very seriously. Good for you guys. Taking your lives and your relationship seriously. That's a good thing. But also, like, maybe not rushing to, that's the thing. I see there could be a little bit potential conflict for, like, maybe one of you would want to involve other people, tell other people. And this could be even if it's like, okay, let's say that it's not well received, but like, however it like goes forward. I mean, I see it going forward well. I just want to kind of put that disclaimer in because, like, one of you might want to keep it on the, not the down low, but keep things quiet and keep things between you socially. So I see a lot of you guys watching this are like in school or something. Like, not high school. Well, okay, whatever. That's fine. Yeah, like, one of you might be more comfortable just being out with the relationship. However, it would change if you were to kind of move forward with it in some way with that person. The other person might not want to be, sorry for the noise, I live in Grand Central Station. The other person might not want to be so out about it. And there's a potential for conflict there. But I see you guys getting really excited and kind of wrapped up. Yes, that is my cat using the litter box behind me. Of course, as soon as I sit down to do this, that's what they do. I'm going to decide that it's good luck. Good luck, pal, everyone. You get good luck. Listen in. The more you hear all this noise, the better. Let's continue, shall we? My cat should, ooh, okay, no, you want it to be there. Uh-oh, okay. Yeah, I see like young love. Soak it up, guys, soak it up. I see young love and for some of you, a first relationship and overthinking and it being tough. Dude, I did not expect this to go down the whole storyline of your whole relationship. But I feel like this is one way it could go. And if you don't relate to this reading, you can pick another pile. But I mean, I think there must be something in here for you if you did intuit this pile. So maybe not. I mean, relationships are tough, like real relationships. But I see you kind of being nostalgic for the past a little bit and kind of being like, and maybe this is a first love. It might not be your last love, and that's okay, you know. And I feel like a lot of idealists are watching this and it's like, no, I want my like one and only love forever. And I used to be like that too. But you know, I get it, and you should be happy. You should be happy, but don't let idealism stop you from like going after whatever is going to actually make you happy. I guess you could say, like, if you're in a situation where you are not happy and you've done everything, and you can be honest with yourself and say, I've really tried, and you're just sticking it out because of pain or obligation or fear, whatever, loneliness, whatever, like, and maybe you're idealizing like it can go back to being the way it was at some point. Hi, Kitty. Yes, he's saying, yeah. Don't let too much time go by before you decide, you know what, I deserve to be happy now, not in the future. And I think that's the real message to share with you guys here. Interesting direction that this reading went to. All right, one more pull, and then I'm going to wrap this up. I'm going to make this a shorter reading. I'm going to pull a million cards like always. Okay, so back to the beginning. I feel like we're back to the beginning here. It's not all so serious. Let's all take a deep breath. You guys are just along for the ride. Thank you for being here. I see this as being like a young love kind of thing, and you could say something and you could have an experience. You know, if you say something, there's the Ace of Swords saying something. If you let your feelings be known, you'll then be in a situation of two people, you know, versus just a crush, which is just in your mind and it's just you. And, you know, part of it is about growing up. And just remember that you don't have to grow up too fast. There is no pace. TM. That's the correct pace in the world. It's just not like that. It's just not like that. So stay optimistic, but stay true to yourselves and stay loving of yourselves. You know, that'll be a journey for you guys, but you're up for the task. Just remember that it is possible for you to learn how to love yourself, even if sometimes you don't think that's possible. For those of you who don't think it's possible, I'm going to hold on to hope for you, because I know that, you know, I've been there, and I can tell you that it is possible. Maybe not in the way that we always imagine it, but it's possible to grow in that area, and you don't want to give up on yourself. Definitely honor yourself first. All right, I hope that was helpful for you, pile number one. If that was, please give me a like and a subscribe to Fawn of the Forest, the tarot channel for sweet, sensitive forest creatures. And I will see you in your next reading. Bye. Hi, pile number two. Welcome to your reading. Let's get right into it. I'm going to pull 3 cards. We are asking, should you make your feelings known to them? Oh, well, pile number 2, I have to be honest and say that while there's no negative cards in tarot, I just want to say that I don't see negative cards here. I see a little bit of disappointment. I see like things, you know, not going a little sideways. I think that you are probably of the mind of like, I want to be with this person, I want to pursue somebody, I want to be with somebody. And it might not even just be this person, it might be like just somebody. And I think you should, if that's, you know, on your mind, it's something you should think about. Like, do I want this person or do I just want somebody? And why is that? Just do a little reflection on that. I see you being all in, and I see them playing games with the 7 of Swords. And like, this person might have given you the impression that they weren't about playing games, but they are playing games. They're at the fucking carnival, yo. Okay, look at this. All right. And that just might be part of their nature. Like, I mean, yeah, there is a little bit of there is a little bit of like not niceness about it, but it's also kind of like that's just who they are. And it's good for us to know who people are. I'm seeing chocolate. Are you planning to tell them with like a box of chocolates or something? I see that you're a romantic. Are you a romantic? Tell me in the comments. Am I right? You're a romantic and you're like, I'll go all in for love. You're a romantic at heart. Okay, it's all good. Yes, I am seeing you want to explore that romanticism a bit. You're a romantic. Maybe there's something. Whoa. Okay. Two. Whoa. Okay. So these could be people. I think that you like people who kind of don't like you sometimes. Is that right? Like you like the challenge of maybe winning somebody over a little bit, you know. I see you as being someone who has assets going for them. In fact, I feel that you have some really good assets going for you. And I think you might not realize that yet, but you do. You have some special energy in you that I'm really responding to in this reading. And it's very attractive, honestly. And you like women. No, not, well, I'm just saying women because I'm seeing women. You like people. It's not just women. It could be feminine energy, okay? People who are a little bit messy. A little bit of I'm seeing Eliza Doolittle in My Fair Lady or Pygmalion. Like a fixer-upper kind of needy, spilling over, you know, with Queen of Cups. It's like, wow. It's like, yeah, no. I'm seeing you like emotional people who are a little bit of a mess. No shade, but hey, you know. I think you're the first people to fall for messes. No. Yeah, but you like the challenge. That's what that's about. And there's something that you're doing in this challenge cycle that is about like doing the wrong thing, obviously, but it's also like avoiding some deeper issue that you need to look at. That is scary to you, but if you literally spend like 90 seconds thinking about it instead of just like not thinking about it and running from thinking about it, you will be fine. Like it's not the big boogeyman. You're using this dynamic to, yeah, it's so interesting. I see some of you being very creative too. Are you artists? Let me know in the comments. Okay. Yes, the hermit, like I just said, introspection, sitting with the feelings, sit with the feelings. Don't run from the feelings. Like he's like, look, I'm going to put a light on these feelings. Oh, what is it that, you know, it's like being afraid of the dark. And compassion for yourself. Whatever this is that you're using this cycle of chasing people that you're watching this video about, it's going to just require you to do a little soul surgery. You know what I'm saying? Like some introspection, maybe go to therapy, maybe do some journaling, maybe talk to somebody, you know, whatever your spiritual practices, whatever. And it needs to be around like facing whatever thing that's causing you to avoid looking at yourself and chasing these people as a distraction. And yeah, I see some of you guys going to the doctor too. Like maybe not like the medical doctor. I don't give health advice, but going to kind of just get some extra support. Like I said, therapist or mentor or, you know, something spiritual even, where you can get a little extra in the form of somebody helping you as well. Connection and like kind of licking your wounds a little bit, learning how to be more self-compassionate about this thing that you're avoiding, and realizing it's not like you don't have to wait for other people to validate you, and you don't have to wait on like, yeah, just basically like external validation from others. That's redundant. External validation, period. You don't have to try so hard, and you don't have to put forth so much energy. It's kind of like how people want people to be bubbly, like, for example, girls to be bubbly and smiley and just like cheerleadery. Some people want that energy from certain other people. And some of us in our lives, I've certainly done it, like just been like, okay, I'll do that if that's what you want me to do, if that's going to get the result. But you just like, I see you decentering the validation from others, and maybe this crush as one of the others, and centering yourself more, and doing that through a healing process that's going to turn a corner for you in a really amazing personal way. And I think you should go for it and take some time and focus on you and do something really cool that excites you about your next step in your spiritual growth as a person. So I hope that reading was helpful for you, pile number 2. And if you like that, please be sure to like and subscribe. This is Fawn of the Forest. I will see you in the next reading. Bye. Hi, pile number 3. Welcome to your reading. We are doing a reading today, a pick a card reading, and you're pile number 3. The question is, should you make your feelings known to them? I'm thinking we're talking about a crush here. But let's just dive in and see what the cards have to show us. Okay. What am I seeing here? Okay, well, the 9 of Cups reversed is not getting what you want. So not getting what you want. I think you're going to feel like, okay, I'm getting the whole dodged a bullet thing for you in terms of like, if you were to make your feelings known to them, I don't see you getting what you want. And I see you feeling really blocked. So yeah, I mean, I see, like, if you are to make your feelings known to them, I'm seeing a momentary rush followed by just stuckness. Like, it's not it. And I think we need to ask ourselves, what do we want to achieve or accomplish by making our feelings known? Really ask ourselves that. Is it, for example, because I just have to get this off my chest because I'm going crazy? Think about that for a little bit more. Reflect on that. If it's because I want them to say that they love me back, and then we have a relationship and get married and have kids and a white picket fence and 3 dogs. Spoken like a true millennial. Okay. I think it's just worthwhile to self-reflect. This is what this spread is telling me, interestingly, on why, what's a scenario in which you tell them and you have a fleeting experience of a high, like, yes, 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 but quickly followed by, oh, this is not what I wanted. Oh no, oh no, oh no. What would that scenario look like? And think about it for a second. Maybe you already know it. Would it be, for example, if you're like, I love you, and they're like, oh, well, I want to have friends with benefits, or I want to be a F buddy? Would that be like this situation playing out for you? Would it be like if they were like, I want to get married and have 3 kids, like all the stuff I just said? Would that be that, like, oh no? Like the low after the high. What would that look like for you if you were to imagine such a scenario? I don't know why that's coming through, but it is. And I'm going to pull some more cards. Yeah. Okay. You guys can see that. Yeah. All right. Well, first thing that jumps out, of course, is discord. Discontentment, discord. And you might be watching this and being like, oh, this is somebody, I think you guys share a regular space with this person. And that's partly why this is a little risky. it's weird. I'm getting this weird, I'm going to just tell you guys this. I'm getting this weird thing where you quickly forget the experiences you've had. Is that an experience that you experience? Can you remember what I just said? It's like you quickly forget the experience that you just had, even if it was bad. It's just like you have a bad memory, and I don't know. I see it kind of being something that doesn't protect you. It's like that movie Memento, where he forgets after every, I don't know, 7 minutes or something. I haven't seen that movie in forever. But the problem is he can't learn from things that have happened because he doesn't remember them. So yeah, I see. It's like you're not in touch with with this High Priestess reversed. It's like you are somehow not connected as spiritually to yourself as you may be called to, as you might want to consider. And this might not speak to you at all. Of course, take what you like and leave the rest. But I'm seeing an imbalance and just kind of like you're kind of spinning your wheels with this. I see this, yes, it's the infinity sign, but infinity can go on forever and turn into hell under the right circumstances. And this is like giving me that memento thing. You just forget. It's just like binge, purge, just, you're not connected with some higher frequency of yourself that I feel like something is saying, maybe think about doing that or don't, because it's a free country, right? Okay. Yeah, I see you guys being stuck and dominated by something that is outside of you, and that creating discord for you guys, and you being like, why can't I just connect with people? So for some of you, it could be like it's hard for you to sustain attention on somebody. Yeah, I mean, what's interesting is like tomorrow you might forget that you watched this video on this person, because you might forget about them, because maybe some of you, not all of you, but I'm really getting this coming through. You have this thing where you kind of forget that you liked somebody. Sometimes that's just the way some people are. You just get over it really fast. They say that about Aries a lot. I'm an Aries. Yes, I tend to. Yeah, especially when I was younger too. But, still, I'm just like, oh, what did I see in that person? I was in love with them yesterday. Now I don't care. There's definitely some kind of journey calling you. And I just want to kind of pull a card for this. Yeah, I think it's worth this, like, exploring your social relationships and your relationships to people, doing a little bit of soul surgery, if I didn't say that earlier. Did I say that? No, okay. I said that in the last reading too, but it's coming through here again with, it's funny because it's like, yeah, you might just also be a non-traditional person, right? And be like, what's the word? When it comes to crushes, I'm non-traditional. When it comes to relationships, I'm non-traditional. But make sure that like you know yourself and you're just like taking care of yourself, And I think it just becoming more self-aware is going to be helpful for you. And I'm going to just pull some more. Okay. Yeah, I think talking to people is going to be good for you. And getting out more socially. And finding people that you can trust. Finding community. And I see a lot of you going to therapy, which is good, because I think it's like you're going to be able to share how you feel in a place that's not supposed to be judgmental, or some kind of support like that. Talking to people who you know will not judge you is going to be a big part of some of your futures. And this reading went in a weird direction, so if you didn't resonate with it, feel free to pick another one. But thank you for watching so far, if you've come this far. This is Fawn of the Forest. If you like that, please like and subscribe, and I will see you in the next reading. Bye!